What's up everyone, and welcome to Will It Chug, the video series where I try a guitar related piece of gear and I make sure that it's chugging. It's a service for the metal community and the metal guitar player. And you know, this is the first time in like 2 months that I record anything in this video. Are all the cameras on? Is the microphone on? I don't remember how to record videos anymore. Anyways, in today's Will It Chug, we're trying out the new Vox Cutting Edge distortion pedal, or preamp, might I add. It's a new distortion pedal from Vox. It's a part of a series that I don't remember the name of, but they have several of these pedals that contain a valve or something called Nutube. Nutube? Gimmick much? Maybe? I thought this trend kind of died off a little bit where, you know, you said that you were using a tube in a distortion pedal or something called ass tube or pre-tube or pre-lube tube or whatever in a distortion. Basically, you know, trying to make it legit analog. Nutube, what is that even? Maybe I have to read. But at the same time, I don't really care if it's a new tube, a lube tube, a poo tube, or a YouTube. YouTube, huh. As long as it sounds good, as long as it sounds real, I don't care, okay? So is this Vox Cutting Edge pedal gonna chug? We're gonna find out today. I'm using this KSR power amp right here, 50 watt power amp. That's a tube power amp going into this Hesu cabinet. This is a Celestion T75 speaker. Hello? This is a Neumann TLM 102 microphone. I also have a stereo microphone over there, and I'm gonna mix and match a little bit, so it sounds great. All right, I'm gonna start by putting everything to 12 o'clock. This is the clean tone right here. Great. Will it chug? Start the clock. Does it chug? It does. Why did I throw away my guitar pick? I need that. See, I've been recording too many swolas lately. I keep throwing my guitar pick all over the place. You can't do that in a guitar demo. I need that guitar pick. So yeah, it's chugging, man. Can we crank it a little bit? Is that okay, Ola? Okay, so just to explain a little bit, I'm running this in a preamp mode. There's 3 different modes in this. There's a standard mode, which is where you would put this if you would go into the front of an amplifier. Then you have pre mode, which is going as a preamp into a power amp section like this, or if you go to a computer to use an impulse response, that's what you want to use there. And then you have a cab section, so it has an impulse response built into it. I'm going to try that later, okay? It also has a link output right here, so you can link more than one of these pedals going. Why you want that, I don't know, but who cares, man? It's cool. What do we have? We have volume, tight and gain, okay, and then an active EQ, bass, mill, and treble. And look at this. There's an oscillator in there with an OLED showing my tone. Look at my tone. It looks very jagged. Does it work in clean? It does, okay. Birdie num num, birdie num num, birdie num num. Great movie, by the way. Anyway, so you can watch your tone. My question straight away, why do you have that? That's just for show more than anything. Doesn't that just bring up the cost of the pedal? I'd just rather have something that sounds like this and, you know, I don't need that gimmick right there. Just saying. It sounds good though, I must say. Okay, we have tight on max. Let's back down tight and play around a little with the game. Still pretty tight with the tight at 0. It cleans out the low end, basically. But I like that low end that's there. Oh, I don't even know how to play my own songs anymore. That's how long it's been. Okay, gain. That's a lot of gain. But if you play lead, you want to back down that tightness right there, so you get a little bit of that low end back. It's been so long, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's nice, that's a lot of bass. Okay. That's a nasty mid-range right there. I will probably keep it around 12 o'clock. There's treble there if you need it, okay? Okay, I'm gonna switch to standard mode just to see how it sounds. Alright, it's dumbed down or dialed down a little bit, so you don't have that that loudness that you have in the pre-section. Obviously, because if you use it in standard mode, it's supposed to go into a guitar amplifier input, and then you have the EQ on the guitar amplifier, okay? So that makes sense. But let's try the cabinet out section. I have no idea how this is gonna sound. But let's see. I'm switching it over to cab, and then I'm going to play, and then I'm just going to pretend that I hear. But we'll be able to hear afterwards, because it's still recording this. It's just that I can't hear it while I'm playing it, okay? That sounds good, huh? I have no idea how that sounds, but okay. I must say it has a really good chug to it. It's a little bit generic, maybe, but it's working really well. if you would couple this with other pedals, maybe like an overdrive or something like that, you can probably shape this to sound even more killer than this, you know. It's probably a pretty good starting point, I would say. That's a nice chug, right? So there you go. Did it chug? Yes, it did. What does it cost? Okay, I have to check. Vox Cutting Edge price. It's 150 bucks to get. I think that's pretty okay in terms of pricing. It's made in Vietnam. Yeah, it comes with a battery compartment, and it's rattling a little bit, but that's okay. I think it gave a pretty good chug, man. I must say, I'm really impressed by this. This is Vox. You know, Vox that creates these vintage amplifiers, the AC-15 and all of that, you know. So it's cool, man. It's cool. I like it. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. But this thing, I'd rather not have that. And maybe the pedal could be like 120 bucks. How about that? Guys, if you like this video, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you next time. I'm happy to be back, guys. Feels great. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.